Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to talk about something a little different, something that's been on my mind a lot lately. It's this idea, this feeling that I've started to see everywhere once I began looking for it. The idea is simple: love lives here. Now, when you hear that phrase, you might picture a cute sign on a suburban front porch, maybe next to a welcome mat and a potted plant. And that's a lovely image, for sure. But what I'm talking about goes so much deeper than just a physical house. I'm talking about the spaces we create, both physically and emotionally, where love isn't just a visitor, but a permanent resident. That unconditional acceptance. For me, my earliest memory of this feeling was my grandmother's kitchen. It wasn't a big or fancy place. The linoleum was a bit worn, and the appliances had seen better days. It didn't matter if I came in with muddy shoes, a scraped knee, or a story about some silly argument I had with a friend. The first thing she'd do was wrap me in a hug that smelled like cinnamon and safety. In that kitchen, I wasn't judged for my mistakes or my messy emotions. I was just me, and I was loved. That kitchen was more than just a room in a house. For me, it was a sanctuary. Love lived there in the flour-dusted countertops and the warmth radiating from the oven. As we get older, finding these places can feel a bit more complicated. We leave our childhood homes, we move to new cities. We navigate the ups and downs of careers and relationships. It's easy to feel a little lost, a little disconnected. But the beautiful thing is, we have the power to build these spaces for ourselves and for others wherever we are. I remember my first year of college. I was hundreds of miles from home, feeling completely overwhelmed and anonymous in a sea of new faces. I spent the first few weeks mostly in my dorm room, feeling pretty lonely. Then one evening, I was walking past a common room and heard laughter. Peeking in, I saw a group of people from my floor huddled around a wobbly table, playing a board game. They weren't my close friends yet, just familiar faces. Someone saw me hovering in the doorway and waved me in. "Come on, join us. We need another player." I was hesitant, but I went in. And for the next few hours, we just laughed. We made silly jokes, we competed in a friendly way, and we shared snacks. It was nothing profound, but in that moment, that sterile common room transformed. It became a place of connection and warmth. It became a place where love, in the form of friendship and inclusion, was starting to build a home. Love doesn't require a mortgage or a deed. It can live in a weekly phone call with a friend who truly listens. It can live in a community garden where neighbors share soil and stories. It can live in a shared workspace where colleagues support each other's crazy ideas and celebrate each other's wins. These are all places where love lives. It's about the intention we bring to our interactions. Do we offer a hand to someone who's struggling? Do we make eye contact and smile at the barista serving our coffee? Do we create an environment in our own homes where our family and friends can be their most authentic, vulnerable selves without fear of judgment? I think one of the most powerful ways to cultivate this is through active listening, not just waiting for our turn to talk, but truly hearing what someone is saying. When you give someone your full, undivided attention, you're telling them, you matter, your story matters. I am here with you. In that shared space of understanding, love finds a place to settle in and thrive. Sometimes building these spaces means setting boundaries. It means protecting your own peace and ensuring that the home you've been built for yourself, isn't a place where negativity or disrespect are allowed to take root. A place where love lives is also a place that is safe. This isn't selfish, it's essential. You can't pour from an empty cup, and you can't offer sanctuary to others if your own is in turmoil. And what about the most important home of all? The one we carry with us everywhere we go, ourselves. How often do we make our own minds and hearts a place where love lives? We can be our own harshest critics. We replay our mistakes. We focus on our flaws, and we speak to ourselves in ways we would never speak to a friend. Making a home for love within yourself is a practice. It's about self-compassion. It's about celebrating your small victories. It's about forgiving yourself when you fall short. It's about looking in the mirror and deciding to be on your own team. When you can honestly say, love lives here, and be pointing to your own heart. That is a profound and life-changing achievement. From that foundation, you can then extend that love outward with so much more authenticity and strength. So, my challenge for you this week is to become an architect of love. Look for the places where love already lives in your life and express your gratitude for them. Maybe it's a text to your mum, a thank you to a supportive co-worker, or just a moment of appreciation for your cozy reading nook. And then think about where you can build something new. How can you make your corner of the world a little more welcoming? Can you invite that new neighbor for coffee? Can you start a group chat for people who share your hobby? Can you simply offer a listening ear to a friend who seems down? It doesn't have to be a grand gesture. Love is often built brick by brick with small, consistent acts of kindness, empathy, and acceptance. You are building a home where love can live, because ultimately the world can feel big and chaotic. Our communities and ourselves into places where love is the guiding principle. Imagine the beautiful world we could build together. A world where, no matter where you go, you can find a place and a person that makes you feel deep in your soul that love lives here. Thanks so much for spending this time with me today. If this resonated with you, I'd love to hear about it. Share in the comments below. Where does love live in your life? Let's fill the comments with some positivity. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more conversations like this. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.